Hi, my name is Elsa Macedo. I'm a 4-H NAC Youth Program Associate from the University of Missouri Extension. Today's recipe for Cooking Connection is tempting tostadas. So it is a very simple recipe. It's a great vegetarian recipe actually, but you can always add meat if you want to. But it provides you with a good variety of vegetables and the protein that you need. So for this recipe, I am going to show you what we are going to need. This is what the recipe is going to look like at the end. Keep in mind, I already washed my hands and cleaned all the surfaces before cooking anything. I'm going to go over the ingredients. The recipe calls for 4 corn tortillas, the 6-inch size, a cup of low-fat or fat-free refried beans, 3/4 of a cup of shredded low-fat Monterey Jack cheese, 1 cup of low-fat sour cream, a cup of shredded lettuce, and a cup of shredded carrots, and a cup of salsa. You will also need some vegetable oil. The equipment you will need are hot pads, a baking sheet, pastry brush, a spatula, a spoon, a grater, can opener if you're using or if you are opting to use the canned beans, measuring cups, and a timer, which most of the time your stuff will already come with the timer, so you don't have to worry about that. So the first thing that you want to do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. After that, you are going to use your pastry brush and lightly coat or brush your tortillas to place them in the oven. And you don't want to just put too much of it. The recipe calls for 4, but you can add as many as you want, or as you want to make for your family. So I am going to go ahead and place them in the oven. My oven is already preheated and ready to go. Set the timer to 12 minutes. Once you have placed your tortillas in the oven, you want to make sure you place them there for about 12 to 15 minutes or until they are crisp in order to work with them for your recipe. It's been 12 minutes and this is what the tortillas look like when they're done. They're all crispy. So the next step will be to, I'll go ahead and place them on the plate. After you have your tortillas ready, you want to place beans on top of them. And just spread them all over the tostada. And you can add as many beans as you would like. It calls for 1/4 of a cup over the 1/4 of a cup of beans over the tostada, but you can add less if you are wanting to add some meat. Although the beans can substitute the meat for the protein that your body needs. And if you are trying to lower your meat intake, this is a great recipe for you and your family as well. Your next step will be to add cheese, and you will want to place them back in the oven for about 2 minutes until the cheese melts. So it calls for about 3 tablespoons of cheese, but I don't want to make a mess, so I'm just trying to be careful. I feel like this is enough. You can add as much as you would like. So I'm going to place them back into my baking sheet. And melt the cheese. So the cheese is already melted, so the next step would be to add your sour cream, carrots, lettuce, and salsa on top. So as you can see, we have a variety of our ingredients here. We have sour cream and cheese for our dairy. We have our vegetables are our lettuce and carrots. We have our protein with our beans, and we have grains with our tortilla. So if you wanted to, you could have a fruit on the side, or more of fruit salad, and that way you can have your 5 different food groups incorporated in your meal. And you can add more vegetables if you would like to. You don't have to just add this. If you want some tomatoes, you can add some diced tomatoes on there, or anything else really. I would add some tomatoes, perhaps some onions on top of there, or radishes. That would be a very good option. So this is the ending result right here, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Hopefully you get to try it at home. You can even have your kids help you with it. And remember, make half of your plates fruits and vegetables and half of your grains whole. Thanks for watching.